YouTube, Rumble. This one is a little bit different of a story today. This one has to do with a teacher, female teacher, with a male student. Now I know what you're thinking, female teacher, male student, that doesn't happen ever. Funny enough, it actually happens more times than you would believe. Honestly, I see more stories of a female teacher having sex with their male student than vice versa. Male teacher, female student. And in the case of this particular school, it happens a lot. My mind is actually blown how often it happens at this school. So the title of this story, guys, comes from us from the Daily Mail. Teacher of the Year is accused of having sexual relationship with 16-year-old student in Southern California, the third case of its kind from the same school in less than 10 years. Tracy Vanderhulst, 38, has been arrested on allegations of engaging in sexual activity with a student. The teacher from Yucaipa High School in California was booked into a San Bernardino County detention center on a $30,000 bail. Vanderhulst, who is married with 2 children, had been honored as Teacher of the Year at the school in 2017. You guys, it's really hard not to play these stories light, with the boy being 16 years old and the situation being the female teacher and the male student. And I'm well aware of the double standard that's happening here. I'm not dumb. It's also much different this way than it is the other way. The power dynamic being in the female's hands outside of the male's hands. You got to think that the sex gatekeeper is the female. And if that female is bringing over that gate, that's a little bit different than the other way around. I'm not condoning these actions. I think it's still disgusting. Now, for the male viewers, I don't know about you guys, but when I was 16, there was definitely a teacher that I had in school that I wouldn't have been too upset about if she had taken advantage of me, if you know what I mean. And you guys, it's no secret, and don't pretend like you're something special. But once you figured out what sex was, that's basically what's driven you to accomplish almost anything in life so you can land some good sex. It's weird because it might not be thought of as sex, but the competitive nature of males is basically sex driven. You can find this in basically every biology textbook, you guys. But guys are really highly driven and motivated by sex. We like to accomplish a certain status in order to have the best sex we could have, or the most sex we can have. I know it's deranged, it's gross, but I mean, at the end of the day, we are animals and we're out here trying to procreate. I think it's important that you control those urges. Of course, I think that you should handle yourself, but as a blanketed concept, men are sexually driven creatures, like to the max. Are there women out there like this? Sure, but I don't know any man personally that isn't. All right, the story begins. A teacher from California has been arrested after being accused with having sex with a student. Tracy Vanderhulst, 38, who taught at Yucaipa High School, God, I really hope that's how it's pronounced, was taken into custody on Thursday and booked into the San Bernardino County Detention Center. Vanderhulst is accused of engaging in sexual activities with a 16-year-old male student. I don't know why they say accused. She obviously did it. It wouldn't have gotten this far if she hadn't. But it does beg the question, how many other people are there that she's done this with? If the consistency shows here, the person that these people usually get caught with typically are not their first people they do these things with. More often than not, there's a trail of bodies behind. But we continue. The Yucaipa Calamasa Joint Unified School District put out an official statement on Friday. The safety and well-being of our children is our absolute priority. Prompt action shall be taken against the offending parties, as well as any other persons knowledgeable of the allegations who may have failed to act. We want to assure you that should the district receive future allegations of this against one of its employees or any affiliated persons, such allegations shall be promptly reported to law enforcement, as all district personnel are mandatory reporters. Detectives are looking into the possibility that there may also be additional victims in the case and have released her picture in the hopes more may come forward. This is the third time in less than 10 years that a female teacher at Yucaipa High School has been found to have had sexual relationship with a student. In one instance, in 2015, a teacher had a sexual affair with a student who was dating her daughter. Jesus. Yucaipa, located 10 miles east of San Bernardino in San Bernardino County, California, is a deeply conservative town. I find that jab to be a little unnecessary. And I don't know of San Bernardino being a very conservative place, maybe this little location, but it's called San Bernardino for a reason. I don't know what deeply conservative could possibly mean in this area, but you know what? It's fine. Whatever makes them happy. Completely irrelevant, but whatever. Everything's got to be left or right, I guess. But anyways, guys, you tell me what you think of this story. Is there a teacher you wanted to have relations with when you were 16 years old? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like or dislike the video, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. I would really appreciate it. I appreciate your time. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.